Two people have the exact same budget, $770 a month for a car. Same income, same city, same starting line. Person 1 finances a new car. 6 years later, pays it off, and finances another one. Then another. For 30 years, there's always a payment. Person 2 does something different. They buy one reliable used car in cash, and every month, for as long as they would have had a car payment, they invest that $770 instead. I'm Frank. On this channel, we don't chase getting rich fast. We do the math on getting wealthy slowly. 30 years later, Person 1 has made a car dealership very happy. Person 2 has a number that will genuinely shock you. Today, we're doing the math the dealership never shows you. What a car payment actually costs, and what it's actually worth if you never make one again. Let's start with the number everyone already knows in their gut, but nobody says out loud. The average car payment in America right now is $770 a month. For a new car, financed over almost 6 years. 6 years. That's not a loan term. That's a relationship status. Here's what that actually adds up to. $770 times 72 months is $55,440. For a car that's worth about half that the moment you drive it off the lot, and a big piece of that number isn't even the car. On a typical loan like this, you're paying around $10,000 in interest alone. Money that buys you nothing. No metal, no miles, no resale value. Just the privilege of not paying all at once. Car dealerships know something about human psychology. Almost nobody asks, what's the total price? Everyone asks, what's the monthly payment? And that question is exactly how a $55,000 decision gets disguised as a $700 one. This isn't about never buying a car. It's about what that monthly number is actually doing, and what it could be doing instead. Now here's the part that actually hurts. Not because it's complicated, because it's so simple. Take that same $770. Instead of sending it to a car loan, invest it every month at the stock market's long-term average of 7%. Just for the same 72 months, the exact length of that car loan. At the end of 6 years, that money isn't $55,000. It's $68,654. Read that again. Investing the payment for the same 6 years is worth more than the entire car cost you. Loan, interest, everything. And here's the part most people never do the math on. You don't have to keep adding to it. Just leave that $68,000 alone, untouched, for the rest of a normal working life. Another 24 years at the same 7%. 30 years after the decision, that one car payment, invested for 6 years and then left alone, becomes $348,238. One car's worth of payments. $350,000. The only difference is where the money went. Here's why most people never get to see that number. Because most people don't make this decision once. They make it every 6 years, for the rest of their lives. Pay off one car, and almost immediately, there's a new one. A new payment. A new 6-year clock. It doesn't feel like a trap, because each individual decision feels small and reasonable. I've earned an upgrade. My old car has issues. This deal is too good to pass up. But add up a lifetime of that pattern. Finance a car every 6 years, for 30 years, that's 5 loans, back to back, forever. Total paid, $277,200, $277,000. And at the end of it, you own one car. A car that, like every car, is already worth less than what you paid. Meanwhile, the person who broke the cycle just once, who bought a reliable used car in cash and invested the payment instead, is sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars, doing nothing but compounding. Same monthly amount, same 30 years. One path ends in a car. The other ends in a choice. Work or don't. So how do you actually break the cycle? 3 moves, same philosophy as always. Boring on purpose. Move 1. Buy the car you can pay cash for, not the car you can get approved for. A bank will approve you for far more car than makes you wealthy. Getting approved isn't the same as it being a good idea. A reliable used car, bought outright, ends the 6-year clock before it starts. Move 2. Redirect the payment, don't just skip it. This is the step almost everyone misses. If you pay off a car and just let that $770 evaporate into everyday spending, you get nothing. The money only compounds if it goes somewhere. The moment your loan or your old payment amount frees up, that same amount goes straight into an investment account automatically before you can spend it. Move 3. Only upgrade with cash, from gains, never with a new loan. Once your investments are doing the work, you can absolutely buy a nicer car someday. Just buy it with money the machine already made, not with 6 more years of payments. The car becomes the reward for compounding, not the reason you never get to start. Let's put the whole thing on screen. $770 a month, invested at 7% for 30 years, with no car payment ever again. $939,000. Buy the car you can afford. Redirect the payment. Upgrade with cash, not credit. That's the whole game from here. Here's the real lesson of the car payment trap. It was never about the car. It's about the fact that almost every car payment in America is really a retirement payment, in disguise, just paid to the wrong account. The dealership isn't your enemy. The monthly payment question is. The moment you start asking, what's the total cost, and what else could this money do, the whole game changes. You don't need to hate cars, or drive something falling apart, or feel guilty about upgrading someday. You just need the payment to eventually work for you instead of against you. Now, once your money is compounding instead of depreciating, there's one number that decides how fast it grows from here, and almost nobody calculates it correctly. That's the next video. Oh, and next video, I'm not doing it alone. My wife Sarah is joining the channel, because some money decisions look very different once 2 actual people have to agree on them. You're going to like what she has to say. If you've ever looked at a car payment and wondered where that money could have gone instead, subscribe. This channel is built for exactly that question. Build it slowly. That's Frank.